Well, there's a very exciting and important announcement, not only for Hacken, but also
Hmm.
blockchain and its use cases that I want to discuss. At the
Hmm.
end of November, Hacken announced its partnership
Hmm.
with tokenization firm Brickken, and Hacken
Yep.
will be the first company in the Web3 industry to tokenize its equity and utilize its existing utility token
Hmm.
as the conduit. For those that may be hearing this for the first time, could you give an overview of this partnership as well as some insight into Hacken's
Hmm.
strategic planning to
Hmm.
understand why now and what's motivating Hacken to tokenize, issue, and distribute equity tokens?
I love the concept of basically public companies. And public companies in traditional ways, like when the equity is traded. In crypto, we have a little bit we have tokens that have been traded and that are even more accessible, but companies are not making any public accounts, not disclosing enough information about making proper financial decisions. So this is first point. Second point is that if you as a company have both token and equity, and you are not this another layer one with foundation there, token holders there, and your operational company that's receiving all the money here, and nobody knows about this company, then we forget about this case. So if you're a company that is generating revenue and that utilizes the brand, you have the token. You have the problem because the equity shareholders of your company, they want to grow equity, they want to pay dividends, they want to reinvest in R&D and stuff like that. And from the other side, you have token holders that they want you to buy back and burn, for example, which in my opinion is the most dumb thing you can do. Like obviously, if you buy back and burn, that means that you're a stupid CEO that don't know how to spend money. You know, like you're doing the most ridiculous and smallest ROI ever. Uh, then you need to unite somehow the interests of token shareholders and equity token stakeholders and equity shareholders. And we've been thinking about it quite a while. And this business combination that we are doing, while tokenizing 10% of the equity and selling it through tokens and basically burning the tokens afterwards, we think that this will work, and we think like we will like the end goal is to unite the interests of the token holders and equity shareholders. And the second goal is to go and set the standard of the public token companies. As I said in the beginning, that's I love the concept of public companies, and of course, sooner or later, Hacken will be a public company.
As I mentioned, Hacken is set to be the first Web3 company to do this. Why is this significant for the digital asset industry? And in what ways does this equity tokenization model set a new precedent in the blockchain and digital
Mhm.
finance industry?
Yeah, I think it really solves the problem of equity and token holders. Like right now, the main model of how projects are raising finance in crypto is SAT, simple agreement of future token. So basically, when the project is at the seed stage or pre-seed stage, they open equity for investors. An investor, for example, he got like 20% of the equity, but then he got the he got the promise that if there's going to be a token issued, they got another like 10% of the supply. So um, this creates few problems. This like the biggest problem in my opinion is that those investors who participate in this scheme, once they get the token, they already can make their exit, and after they receive their like profits, premiums, they already don't care about the project at all anymore, like careless. And so what does it mean? It means that you are losing not only the private sale investors who dump the price, you're also losing your equity shareholders who, even though they don't care about your project, but they hold significant stake, and you have to deal somehow with that. Second thing is, again, this scheme is creating the conflict of interest because mostly the exit strategy is to sell token after there is some product success or marketing, proper marketing into retail. And retail, they unfortunately, like it's retail is not has a very short memory, and with euphoria of green graphs, they forget that there are big private sale investors who are pumping this price in order to drop it on you guys, and they don't have any power in controlling the actual company. And even if like the current models of DAOs where like let's say token holders have control over treasury, but not like the actual like treasury of the raised funds, but of the token treasury, and have absolutely no control on the operational companies, it creates very pure, very weak governance of the whole thing. So I believe by doing like, okay, so we're gonna burn 10% of the supply, and we're gonna like basically give 10% of the supply to token holders. So these token holders will already start to play active role in Hacken company. They will be already invited to our like shareholders meetings. They will receive information that other will not have, and they will be able to participate in votes for the strategy of Hacken as the company. And the vision is that this 10% is the first step. The second step is maybe some other shareholders of Hacken will want to make some exit, and they will sell their high tokens. They will sell their equity stake also through high tokens, and slowly we will move more and more power to, like, as according to the public companies, to retail, to and this is the way how companies that already have the business and they have the token. This is the path. What other things they can do in order to make all the fair arrangements between all the stakeholders. I mean, there are, like, you can see in different, like, there are competitors of us who were also raising money in token and who have built, well, okay, pretty good business. But if you see them now, they say, this token was a mistake. 7 years ago was a mistake. Forget about this token. Or like completely like separating token from the business and saying that now it's another company. You know, I think this is very unfair. I think SEC, if they were like not blind enough, they should go over such companies who are abandoning like all the like token connections between company and token. So, and this is the way how to make the fair like fairness, I'll say. Full stop.